Dear friends in Christ Jesus, today I invite you to reflect on you can be also a disciple of Jesus. When Jesus said to this, he was on the road of Jerusalem. He knew that he was on the way of cross. The crowd who were with him thought he was on the way to an empire. That is why he spoke to them like this. In most of them, Jesus told them, "Those who followed me were not on the way of worldly power and glory, but you must be ready for the royalty, which would sacrifice the dearest thing in life and for the suffering, which would be like the agony of a man upon the cross." So my dear friends, when we are going to follow Jesus, you must also sacrifice everything which is very close to you and which is very close to you, and also follow Jesus. You must be an example of others, like supporting in other struggles, pains, sorrows and failures, and walking a path to Calvary with Christ. And also when Jesus tells that to hate our nearest and dearest, it does not mean that literally. It means that no love in life can compare with the love of we must have on Him. It is only stresses the importance of Jesus being first in our lives, but also requires us to love and care deeply for our family and friends on the world. From this gospel, I have meditated on two topics. The first, it is very easy to be a follower of Jesus. It is not easy to be a disciple of Jesus. Who can be a follower of Jesus? If I like to be a follower of Jesus, I will follow Him eagerly. But discipleship is not like that. Discipleship is completely living Jesus. Many have lived a true discipleship, even laying down the life for love of Jesus. We will be ashamed by the people, and we will be put down by the people, and we will be face many trials and tribulation. Whatever happens, we must do what He taught with full of love. Once someone talking to a great scholar about a youngster, he said, "So and so tells me that he was of your student." The teacher answers devastatingly, "He may have attended my classes and lectures, but he was not of one of my student." Likewise, there are so many distant followers of Jesus, and so few are real disciples. And the second thing, it's a Christian's first duty to count of cost of following Christ. Unfinishing building is always a humiliating thing. As we the Christians, we are going to do we follow Jesus for the fact that we are Christians, whatever it is? In every sphere of life, each of us is called upon account of cost. Therefore, today, many believers are suffering and even dying for Christ, demonstrating the zeal of committed discipleship. So let us try to follow Jesus truly. We must know our priorities and embrace our cross for good of others. Amen.